What is good, YouTube? Warstu here with a video on the DCEU, or the future of the DC. As you may know or may not know, because Warner Bros. Are doing such a bad job, Birds of Prey movie actually comes out February 7th. Now, why am I saying this? I'm saying this because there is literally no hype, there's no marketing, there's nothing. People are talking about Black Adam, people are talking about the 2021, the Batman movie. People are even talking about Aquaman 2, but no one is talking about Birds of Prey. It's similar how no one's really talking about Black Widow that also comes out this year. So, if you are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe to never miss any of the pop culture based videos. So, February the 7th, Birds of Prey comes out. No one will know. Warner Bros. You need to start marketing this movie that comes out next month. Then we've got Wonder Woman 1984 that comes out in June. That I'm pretty much looking forward to. So in this video, we're going to talk about the latest updates from the Batman 2021 movie. As I do believe today, they have started shooting. As Jeffrey Wright, who will be playing Commissioner Gordon, tweeted at 4:51 a.m. Woke up jet-lagged at 10 p.m. thinking I was late. 4:40 a.m. Now off to Gotham. Now, why is that interesting? Because he's currently in London. They're currently shooting the Batman movie. So it looks like they will be starting shooting today, because why would an actor get up at 4:45 a.m. if they were not shooting? So we've got a lot of new information about Batman, and this kind of will be a big month for the Batman movie, because you know, when they start shooting movies, set leaks get out, set photos get out, people like me start talking, and information's already got out about the suit, about the storyline, about the sets. It's looking like they are setting up a massive funeral scene with a twist. So if you are new to this channel, make sure to subscribe, because at the 100,000 subscriber mark, if we ever get there, I will be giving away one of the latest consoles. All you gotta do is subscribe to this channel and hit that notification button so we get there faster. So there's a minor detail that a lot of people have missed. Okay, so they are asking for extras, 500 extras for a funeral scene, but what people are missing is blimps have appeared in various forms around this cathedral scene. Obviously, you can't see inside it. Well, actually, you can. There are some pictures, but it's an aerial shot, and there's some blimps. Now, why this is interesting is blimps have been quite famous in Batman anthology, most famous and most prominent in the animated series, and Batman fans seem to be loving this. So it appears that, yes, we will be getting another funeral scene. Most likely this scene will include the funeral of Martha Wayne and obviously Thomas Wayne that we've seen 100,000 times. But what is interesting about the fact they've had in this scene is it tells us that we are going to be getting a young Batman, maybe. There's going to be flashbacks, because obviously his parents died when he was quite young. So that is the only really possible scenario of a funeral. I can't see it being for anything else. It's interesting that if you do want to get on that scene, you can apply for a role as an extra for that, which is pretty cool. So a website seems to think they have knuckled down what the Robert Pattinson 2021 suit would be. So a former Variety reporter called Chris, spelt with a K, not with a C, took to Twitter that he had details on the up-and-coming Robert Pattinson suit. While he does not have images, he does say that the suit will be based upon Lee's design, and there is a screen grab that I'm going to overlay right now. It does look very, very interesting. It looks like it is having some details from a very different variation of the suit, and it does look, like I said, very different. It doesn't look anything like Ben Affleck's suit, Christian Bale's suit. It looks nothing like we've seen before, and let's be honest, guys, it looks more comic book accurate. So like I say, I will overlay images so you know exactly what I mean, but because this isn't concrete information, take it with a pinch of salt. But as they are starting to shoot today, we will get first look at the Batman suit very, very soon, because the worst thing that Warner Bros. Want is for a bad image of the Batman suit to get out. You know, like the Shazam catastrophe where everyone knew it was a muscle suit, and it's been confirmed by Zachary Levi that it was a muscle suit. So the worst thing is that Warner Bros. Want is for the Batman movie to be promoted in a bad way. I know they've not even started promoting Birds of Prey, which is freaking weird since it comes out in less than a month. But that's a different story for another day. So guys, let me know, are you excited for this movie? Now, what is interesting is in a recent interview with The Guardian, that's a publication in England, Robert Pattinson came out and said, I don't really know how to act. Now, if you've seen him in The Lighthouse, I would argue with the fact he does know how to act. fact. Basically, what he's getting at is he is his own worst critic, and he's just trying to get into the role of Bruce Wayne. He's been in London since early December, getting ready for the role, getting into that Bruce Wayne vibe, whatever that means. I'm guessing he's been reading a lot of the comics to kind of get the general gist of what he's wanting to play. He is his own worst critic. But the headline actually comes out and says, I don't know how to act. If you've seen The Lighthouse, even if you don't like Twilight, you can't dispute the fact that he actually can act. So he just wants to get into the vibe of being Bruce Wayne, because when you go into that role, you've got to be ready to play the role. Now, what is interesting is it recently come out and said that the studio which he filmed Harry Potter in mid-August is the same studio. He's not been back there essentially since he filmed for Harry Potter, which is very interesting. And most people only know him for the Twilight Edward Cullen, the sexy vampire, back in 2021, according to this article. But yeah, it is interesting to see how Robert Pattinson's Batman voice, because everyone's got the Batman voice, but they all use a voice modulator, and it's not their real voice when they go in the suit. That is so obvious. I mean, I could make myself sound like Batman, really, if I wanted to play with the audio settings. I really could, but that would just take too long. So it is interesting, guys. Let me know, what do you think of this up-and-coming Batman 2021? Do you have faith in Warner Bros. That Warner Bros. Cast someone good? As we know, he wasn't cast by Zack Snyder, released a Snyder Cut. Zack Snyder Cut, he was cast by, I've got no idea who cast him, so it's going to be very interesting. Obviously, it was Matt Reeves, I'm presuming. The cast for this whole movie is very interesting. Jeffrey Wright playing Commissioner Gordon, very good actor, but I would never see that coming. So also in the news, Zack Snyder has recently revealed something so big that I did a few YouTube videos on it. So if you remember back to the Justice League trailer, when everyone says, is it Supergirl that Batman's looking at? Is it Superman? Well, Zack Snyder took to his Vero verified account, and we are also verified on there, Warstu, and he said that it's actually Superman projected by Cyborg. So I was wrong. People say that I never admit when I was wrong. I was wrong. I thought it was Supergirl. I thought it was the Woman of Steel. I thought it was Emma Watson playing Supergirl, but no. Because it was cut from the movie, we didn't see it, yeah. It was just Superman projected by Cyborg, which is interesting. But as I said, guys, like the latest Star Wars movie, that also got chopped down and they changed it. I really feel sorry for JJ, the director, now, because they've literally destroyed his movie. He didn't even know what was going on. They actually physically changed some of the audio, changed a lot of the scenes. Really weird. Exactly what they did to Zack Snyder. So it is becoming common in Hollywood for studios to take control of properties. So also in the news, Henry Cavill, yes, can we do a Superman video without talking about Henry Cavill? No, we can't do a DC video without talking about Henry Cavill. So Henry Cavill has smashed it with The Witcher. It is now the biggest TV show in history on Netflix, which is amazing. But let's reaffirm, Henry Cavill said, I shoot The Witcher 6 months, I've got 6 months 3. The Witcher are not going to stop me being Superman. So if Warner Bros. Do not hire Henry Cavill for Man of Steel 2, then they are clueless. So also in the news, Boss Logic recently did another artwork of Henry Cavill, Man of Steel, Cerebral, Henry Cavill, fun weekend rework. So he keeps posting Man of Steel 2 images. Yes, I know. Boss Logic is a fan artist. He does a lot of work, but interesting enough, he's recently working with, Black Adam, The Rock, who is shooting a movie in the summer that comes out 2021, Christmas, December the 22nd, which is going to be sick. I really can't wait to watch that, although I'm probably going to have to go watch a fan viewing of it, which is interesting. So he said to The Rock, can't wait to show the world what we're working on. So to me, this is another cheeky slipping in the DMs that Henry Cavill is going to be in that movie. It does not matter when it's set. There's going to be a post-credit scene with Superman meeting Black Adam. It is so obvious. Then Boss Logic did another fan art. The S stands for at Henry Cavill Super Witcher. When Boss Logic did an artwork again of Geralt or Geralt. Actually, is it Geralt? Yeah, I don't know. It's one of them. And he looks like Superman and the main star from The Witcher. So Boss Logic knows more than everyone else, and he keeps doing Superman artwork. Look through his Instagram account that's got over 1.7 million followers. There's so much evidence online. The fact that The Rock commissioned Boss Logic to do an image of Black Adam getting destroyed by Henry Cavill Superman back back in 2018 really does solidify for me that Man of Steel 2 is happening behind the scenes. Just because there's no information does not mean it's not coming. And now, since we've got the slate up until 2022, I believe Man of Steel is going to be coming. Man of Steel 2 is going to be coming in 2023. Whether you agree or disagree with me isn't really relevant, but that's what I think. So obviously there is the July slot in 2022, and it's Ezra Miller the Flash. Guys, that's not happening. That's really not happening. So it's cool that we've got Black Adam coming out at Christmas 2021. Then in April, we've got Shazam 2 2022, which is awesome. Then we got DC Super Pets May the 20th. Then supposedly The Flash in July, but I do not believe that. Then Aquaman 2 December 2022. The 16th of December, so that is looking pretty cool. So like always, guys, let me know everything that you think down below. I know I've spoken about various topics in this, but the main narrative is they've started shooting the Batman 2021. Warner Bros, you need to sort out your Birds of Prey marketing because you haven't actually done anything. I've spoke to a bunch of people and no one knows it's coming out this next month. It's just ridiculous. And also the fact that Henry Cavill Superman is going to be in Man of Steel 2, and also he will appear in Black Adam 1. As they have said, they would love to work with him, and you know, they're both managed by the same manager, Danny Garcia. It's going to happen, whether you believe me or not. So like always, guys, please like, subscribe, and comment, and I will catch you in another video very soon. Catch you later.